I'm warning you. Don't interfere in my problem.
Indeed, Helen is really having domestic violence. She is beaten by her brutal husband every day. Because of not having knowledge and certificates, she has to live with that guy. Poor her. Because we didn't have any housekeepers, so we decided to hire Helen. After talking about resume, we heard her scream in the hallway. Her son Tony was injured by his dad. We called the ambulance and took him and his mother to the hospital as soon as possible. We also called the police to catch him. Everyone was right. He is used to staying in jail. He knocked our door and threatened us to stay out of the way of his family. Luckily, Lenny already had some weapons, so he left. That's so scary. What should we do? Episode 3, Helen's Decision, Part 1.
Are you going to work? Why don't you take another day off?
I took a day off. My colleagues won't be happy if I take another day. There are some works I have to do. Won't you go anywhere?
I will go to the hospital to see Helen. I wonder if she is fine.
That's great! Give my greeting to her, please.
Okay.
Good morning, sir. May I help you?
I want to meet the doctor.
I will tell him. Please wait for a while. Please come in, sir.
May I help you?
Doctor, I want to ask about the boy in room 402.
Room 402. Oh, the boy who gets beaten by his father. Right.
That's right. Doctor, how is his condition?
Luckily, he only has slight injuries. His head isn't affected. But there is something you have to mind.
What is this?
That boy has malnutrition. Here, you can look at this. He didn't eat enough meals, which resulted in poor health. He's getting for hydration.
How long will he stay in the hospital?
He is not in bad condition, so it takes him only 3 days. After that, he can leave.
I get it. Thank you, doctor.
May I help you, sir?
I want to ask you about hospital expenses for the patient in room 402. His name is Tony.
Tony. Oh, here he is. His expense is $500. If he has health insurance, it can lower a bit, but he doesn't have, so that is his expense.
I want to pay in part.
Of course, sir. Please write some information in this bill and the money you want to pay. It's done, sir. This is your bill. Thank you very much. Have a nice day, sir.
Hi, Dad. Are you good?
We're still fine. We are eating lunch. What's that?
I want to ask about Helen's husband. What's wrong, Dad? Is everything fine?
Nothing. Is Helen beaten again?
That's right, Dad. Yesterday, his son was taken into the hospital because of being beaten by his dad. I visited him this morning. Luckily, his condition is not bad.
I see.
Dad, Do you have no idea how to stop this?
I don't know. I called the police so many times. But this guy is a gangster. He is used to stay in jail. Even if I called, it would take him a few days and things would be still going.
What do you think if I call our lawyer?
Unless Helen decides to divorce and get her right to raise her son. There is nothing you can do. I can only say that it all depends on what Helen decides. Poor her. She is a good woman. Sometimes she helped us to clean the apartment, so I didn't care about her payment.
I get it. I will try something. I called Dad to ask about Helen.
What did he say?
We can get our lawyer, but unless Helen agrees.
It's hard, I think. She is still thinking she and her son couldn't live if she lost that guy.
We have to persuade her to change her mind. She has a job now. She only lacks encouragement.
I know. Tomorrow, I will go to the hospital with you.
Yesterday, I asked the doctor about Tony's condition. He can leave after 2 days more.
Really? That's good.
You should feed him more. The doctor said Tony had malnutrition.
I understand. Thank you.
Helen, what will you do next?
What do you mean?
I mean, what will you do after this?
I don't know. Maybe when Tony leaves the hospital, I will think about it.
Helen, don't hesitate anymore. You have to leave this guy. Luckily, Tony wasn't in bad condition, but next time he won't be any luckier.
I don't have money to hire a lawyer, and I'm afraid that he will make us trouble.
Don't worry, if you agree. We can help you with the lawyer and the charges for your divorce.
I don't understand. Why do you care so much about me?
Don't say that. You are our employee. We can't leave you in poor condition.
Today we will call the lawyer to talk about your divorce. You should prepare the necessary documents. If we need anything more, we will tell you.
But Ms. Mary, I don't think this is a good way.
It is still better than you stay with him. You will die before you know if you still live with him.
I'm just afraid Tony won't like his dad leaving.
Better than getting beat up by him.
I don't know, Ms. Mary. Just let me think about it.
Oh, sorry. I'm waiting for my turn, but my number is a little big, so it will take some time. I accidentally hear your story, so I just want to talk. Please don't mind.
It's okay. Just some private things.
I think you are having a hard time. Can you tell me?
Oh, I just don't know what I have to do. My son, because of being beaten by his dad, is staying in the hospital now, but I don't think he won't like his father leaving.
I don't have much knowledge, but I have a story to tell. If you don't mind, I can tell you. I have a son too. Now he's working far away. When he was 5, I was officially a single mother. I had lived like this until he grew up, graduated, had a job, got married. But even if he is my son, he has to go out when he's mature. I has stayed like this until I'm here.
You said when he was 5. You were formerly a single mother. So you had a husband before, didn't you?
That's right. I had a husband. We got acquainted and got married. But after we got married, he revealed his nature. He didn't work, only drinking and beating me and my son. I didn't have enough knowledge to have a good job. One day, when I got home, I saw a scary scene. My son lied on the floor, unconscious, and my husband drank next to him. When I asked him, he only said he was annoyed because my son was hungry, so he beat him. It was the first time I was very angry and remorseful. You can tell by yourself. I regretted because I married a brutal guy. I did something that I still remember. Do you see this scar?
You.
Yes, I beat him. I took a bottle and beat him. He fell down, unconscious. When I was chill, I was very afraid because I killed people. I thought I would go to jail and leave my son alone. I was scared. I was sitting, dumbfounded. Should I surrender or escape with my son? I decided to surrender. I realized I can't give my son a life of a criminal.
And after that?
He was only injured. I took a year and a half in prison. But with the help of my neighbors, I only got suspended sentence.
Where is he now?
My husband? I don't care about him more. I never met him again. After that, I got divorced and got my custody of children. I has stayed like this until now.
Have you ever regretted?
Never. I was even happy when I did that. I needed an escape for me and my son. As a mother, there is nothing more important than my son, isn't it? Sometimes we have to deal with it. Just think about what's most important to you, and you will have your decision.
Number 52.
I'm here. I have to leave. Thank you for giving me a chance to express myself. I think you will find out your answer.
Goodbye. Thank you for your story. What an incredible woman. Not everyone's that brave. Right, Helen?